Alright, how's it going, Doug fam, man? Just setting up some poles. Supposed to go a little vacay, mini vacay, and not this week coming, but next week. And I got some line to take off a pole. And we're gonna probably go to Panama, pretty much Panama City. If not Jacksonville, at least Florida area. It might be a little bit of somewhat hometown or whatnot. Of Kings and St. Mary's, Georgia. But setting up some poles. So I have a good time and already be cocked and loaded, you know. Already set up. I'll set nothing up when I get there. Just pull the poles out the truck or whatever we take out the car and hop aboard, you know. Right now I want to say this was, what was this? This was about 60 pounds of test line. I had a pole I barely used, because the first time when I used it, it was another one. It broke on me. Pulled up to the dock. It got kicked off the edge of the boat, and when we was pulling to the dock, the pressure of the dock and the boat trying to get to the dock just crushed the tip of it, just cracked it like it was nothing, like a twig. But yeah, I'm about to probably put some 20 pounds on it. I hope that's enough 20 pounds. Hopefully. 20. The 20 is pretty good, you know. As long as you know what you're doing. More of a fight, I guess, if you have to. Then going to just pull them straight in with stronger line. I'm probably put the 15 on this pole. Believe it or not, it's an old pole, Shakespeare Conquest pole. Well, this I caught a over 30-inch red with this pole. Believe it or not, brought them on in. It wasn't that much of a fight, though, I would say. Even though I heard reds give a good fight, and I know how it was a female, because males usually make a drumming noise and females don't. So, but yeah, we're gonna set these poles up. This is actually what, like, I wanna say a 10-pound line right here. All right. And I had rigged that pole up for like bass fishing, since I'm further north now. There ain't no really oceans or nothing in here. These lakes actually big enough than 10 pounds, maybe catfish. If I find a catfish area, a pond or something. But yeah, I'm thinking about, let's say put some 20. We'll find out. So what this 20 will do. Will look like, I would say. It's gonna be enough or what? Cause I'm gonna have like 2-ounce weights on these things, on this. We're gonna be fishing that. The current's probably gonna be strong or whatnot. So I know my weights are gonna feed this line out there. So I just gotta make sure if it's enough. And that's how I usually set my line off my poles. I usually use a stick. I had one, but I set it down somewhere. I got from the backyard and I don't know where it's at, so I use the Allen wrench. That's where I can push it right off. I cut it off. You see the different colors in the line? Yeah. On top it was real light, a real light color. As y'all know, probably saw in the beginning of the video. A little darker. So, but yeah, I'm about to throw some 20-pound test line on. I kind of want to go bigger, because just in case we off of like a cliff or something, a hang off, I can actually pull the fish up with no problem, no worries. And that's also too why we went with thicker line as well too. Just in case we had to fish around oyster beds and stuff like that, we was able to pretty much pull our line right back and our bait through the oyster beds, barnacles and stuff like that. Sometimes they ate up the line. If we ate up the line bad, we just pretty much cut it from there and start over from there. if it felt like it was like the line was really damaged. Alright, I'm gonna add the 20 on there, I guess. Sucks because when I come back, ain't no more salt water. Really, let's take some more vacation time off work, which don't really have much left, to be honest. And it's getting cool and stuff like that, so it's gonna be a while anyway. So after I set it up for a catfish rig. Yeah, still keep it a little heavy for the catfishing. Alright. I could have put it through the holes. Gonna thread it for myself that way, which I probably should have. Then I just gotta get this tightened up on the spool. I kind of messed up, so let's start over. Oh yeah, that was bad. That was really, really bad. All right, I believe we got that set up. All right, once again, this is the 20 pounds, 300 yards of braided line from Spider. I've been using Spider for a long time too. And what's funny is like when I used to paintball, I used to go to Spider's paintball guns all the time. Oh yeah, this is plenty. Plenty. Yeah, and if I had to let them fight, I guess that's what's gonna have to do. Okay, that's good. I could have a little bit more on here, which I usually do. That ain't even half, to be honest. I take it back. Not even half. Where I used to have it. Cause you guys can see the ring where I used to have it from right here to the dirt line and the ring line where I used to have it. So yeah. And this wasn't a full roll though. Cause my cousin had to use some as well too. I let him use some. And plus the thing, yeah. Come on guys. What you guys think? Should I be okay? With that much line? Yeah, I should be okay. I'm just gonna go have some fun. If not, I guess I'm out of that pole of line. So like I said, I'm gonna rig this one up too. Until I get the metal body one. This pin pole. Pin poles are pretty good. Only thing I hate about pin poles is that they don't break down. So that's the only thing. They don't break down. But they're pretty good poles. Like I said, I love this guy too, cause if I get no, that's not this one. Never mind. I picked the wrong pole up. This guy. The Shakespeare, boy, they could pull some big fish in. My pole was bending. Even also I had a Jack Chevelle. That Jack Chevelle was smaller than the red and actually put up a lot more of a fight than the red did. Like I didn't know what I had on the pole. I thought it was a red at first, because they said red would fight. Then I so too thought it was a goddamn shark. I'm like, oh my goodness. But I'm like, I don't know where he's swimming, where he's jooting around and stuff. You know, sharks can too. But who knows? Alright, got some dual lock snaps, rated up to 30 pounds. Offshore angler. I used to have quite a bit of these as well too, but not by this brand. We're gonna try it out, you know. And this is also my setup as well too. They got the two parts for hooks right here. Then you got your weight at the bottom. Even though this is actually pretty big, might keep it on there, might not. But we're gonna try it out. And this was actually the only one left too. I kind of like this one. So adorable. But hey, the fish hungry. He's still gonna come on and try to grab it. And I'm putting one of these on, so just in case I do want to take this off, I could with quickness. Got that hooked up. Yes. All right. All right, and here's my hook set up. Got some mustard hooks. There's choker hooks. I ain't had these in a while. I used to love these. They was expensive back then when they first came out as well too. Or the packs we used to buy. I used to buy the whole pack, different sizes. I used to be set with these hooks. Got eaten up a lot because my cousins and stuff. We used to go out there, boom, nailing, get hooked up on stuff. They get caught on stuff. Then they start buying some as well too. I having some because we kept losing them, but we kept liking them. But they are sharp. Very sharp, very sharp. I think I should put two of these on here, or should I put one of each of the hooks? Then I got these weights right here. They're actually 1 ounce weights. But with this rig as well too, I put 1 ounce. If I need 2, put 2. If I need 3, put 3. If I need 4, put 4. And it will lock up still. Like current. Also too, the reason why I kind of like this rig as well too. Durable, big weight setup, lock area. So I can add a little bit more if I need to. But yeah, but I'm gonna take the 3 of them off. I just wanted to show you that. I'm gonna just leave one right now, just in case. Like I said, that's also too depending on tide. Because if the tide is heavy, add more weight. And hopefully that line will hold the throw, which it should, as long as they ain't caught up on nothing or my bail is down. That's one thing I don't know. And realize, make sure that bail is pulled back, or even though I know the bail is pulled back, the bail won't flip back on me, I should say. So yeah guys, that one's rigged up, pretty good to go. Oh yeah. There's a setup right here, is it reeled up? And what I do is pretty much take this weight, throw it around, make sure it don't come loose. It's wrapped up. I could use this little mechanism to actually lock it in place as well too. I think it'd be all right. Alright, we're gonna go to this pole now. For 6 pounds for 240 yards. 8 pounds, 190. 10 pounds, 145. But you know, we do it a little bigger. Only thing with this rod though, which I kind of like it, it's kind of eating up right here a little bit, but it's still cast really good still. I know if your head right here, your tip, it's kind of ate up, you won't really have a good cast out. But hey, it still casts out. Pretty good though. Alright, that is done. Line is taken off this reel. Look how the coloration of that, this fresh water. And I saw that like the first day when I was fishing, that the lines was changing colors. It's getting that little darkish colors to it, like that tea color, brown color of lakes and stuff. Like I said, I don't know if I said this before, it's best to use a stick, because once you put it on here, take the stick out and it's all the whole thing away. If you don't need it or want it. My drill is actually going dead. Does need to be charged. Now for this guy. That's a polymer knots on the back, like a tie and two. Little knots and stuff you can tie to with polymer. Or any pretty much line, really. See, decided to go and exchange it back because they actually charged me over like pretty much, I want to say over $20–30 for this pound test line. It was actually marked for $9, even though 50 pounds was actually marked for $10, $9, $9.99 to be exact. So I had to go back in and let them know. So I'm gonna go take pictures. Let me see. I took pictures of the whole aisle, pretty much, of what the whole section of these guys, where these guys were sitting. And only once I was actually up to like $20-something or whatever, $30. It was 100 pounds and stuff, or anything over 50. Even though I do really want to buy a new reel, but like I said, hey, these reels are pretty good still. Still do justice. When they stop casting and all that stuff, I replace it. The reels start messing up, I replace it. I don't know why they came up like that, but just get the flap down and start reeling. Go. Hold on, let me back it off. Redo this, because spool is not tight enough. I see it wobbling and flopping the line. It's gonna get it tight. Oh yeah, that just came all loose. Let's redo this and let's hold it tight. Might have to take this apart. Kind of feel a little gritty. Kind of hear it too. Probably need some more re-oiling. Each of my poles pretty much do, except this Abu Garcia bait caster I got over here. That's probably not even a year old yet. Of the reel, the pole I had, oh my goodness, for a long time. Longer than I had this pen. I just never had reel on it. And pole is set up for a bait caster setup. And I'm a left-hander, so I was having trouble finding left-hander. When I did, I didn't get it at times because I was like, man, I don't know. Should I get this one? Should I get another one? Am I gonna like this one? Do I already like bait casters like that? Not really. I think they're cool though. I did want to get attached to it. Try it out on one at least. That's it. I did. I mean, that might be in, yeah, that's enough line. Right here, got set up on there. That moss green looks kind of good on there. I like that moss green. That is done. A tape, line tape. Take that back down. There we go. Could put it back in the box, huh? Right. I'm gonna set up this pole, this line. Can I find that other piece I dropped? Or is it just gonna be hanging on the ground somewhere until time I'm not looking for it, I find it. Still looking around, I don't see it. When I do that, my little tie right here, I have extra string. But what I do with the extra string, I pretty much go around and I put it through a loop. Just like that. Carry it over. And there. Have my not finished tie. Just in case anything. I always do my line like that for some reason. It always helps me out, especially if it's not not eventually slips. It'll still be getting caught. Alright. Put these choke guard hooks. I ain't gonna put a choke guard hook set up on this guy. Should use my other hooks really. I had for a long time. It's a little hook, huh? Look at that. They're hard to get out, but they will catch some stuff. Small ones, big ones. Look how thick it is too, so. But they're not getting away from that hook either. They're gonna gobble that hook. Which, yeah, like I said, it's gonna be hard to get out their mouths. It's big enough, but they're gonna swallow it. But hopefully it's a keeper. Take it home, cut it out, eat it up. Look at that. Yeah, buddy. I just fish with these hooks too. If I didn't use the Trogar hooks. Yeah, I just put a hook on that just to hold the line down. Try to get the rig set up. Then I'll add that on there and then add the hooks onto it with the weight at the bottom, like I did with the pin pole. Just to hold me down. Was right now. Now this pole, I'm gonna leave as is. I might not even take this pole, to be honest. I think 2 poles is good enough. Leave this one as, well, you know what? I meant to use this pole as a popping cork. And plus I got I want to leave it to that setup because I do got some artificial lures I would like to throw back and forth. This guy, I was thinking the same thing, but you only need one for that and two to sit, or one to sit and one throw your bait out there, artificial baits out there, back and forth. So I'm gonna still keep this. I put the line tape on it. You never know, man. Like I said, I barely use this pole. I barely use this line. It just baited. It just sat there over years and years. First time I broke it, I barely used it. I wanted to use it actually when it was a good time to go. Also too, my boat motor got stolen off the boat. So I don't need for it now when I was using it. Alright, after this I gotta set my tackle box up and go through my tackle box, arrange stuff around. Just cause to be honest, I still got some DOAs. These right here, these glow in the dark. I got some white ones as well. White, red ones. These guys right here. Just Googan baits right here. My Googan bait setup, so I'm still trying to get into the freshwater. Learning what I need to do, areas I need to go to up here. Because I'm not really familiar with lakes and stuff around here. But hopefully get something with these guys. I might buy another one. Different water colorations and stuff that I might need. Different lures. Good setup. Plus good areas. Here's a 2-ounce weights right here. This is all my saltwater I had back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Lures right here. This one I could take out, I guess. I don't know. I might try it in Panama. I say leave it. It's cracked though. I said it for a while. Even these, I bought these when I went to Jacksonville. It was some pompano and permanent fish that was down there I wanted to catch off the shore. But it was packed down there. I couldn't really do much like I wanted to. And people was all in the water surfing right by the dock, which they should have called them out of there. Give people a little bit of respect. We'll take these guys just in case. Still, that they be cleaned off. Take this guy out of there. I found this by a lake. I don't know, it should be a lake lure. Could work in salt water, I don't know. Possibility. Take this guy out of there. Take this guy out of there. Oh yeah, this shrimp did justice too. Oh yeah, it had this out on a popping cork, and it was still catching trout. And this crab, I got a couple hits but no bites over here. I don't know how they got off, but they did. Maybe because he hit it from the wrong side or something like that, and they didn't really get hooked by this hook. The legs and stuff fell off, you see. Back paddle legs. Got one right here, and the other one is over here. For this side, or for this side, over here, and then this side goes over here. Of course. So let me clean this out, guys, and I'll show you what it looks like after where I got it set up.